Hello, once again, and welcome to another match in the IOSF Season 5. Thank you very much if you have joined me. We are here today for Dream versus Cabron. Two teams I'll be honest, I didn't really know a lot about before the season started. I've got to know Cabron a little bit more during the lower tournament, so to speak. And, they put in some good performances in that tournament, and I was impressed with them. Dream, of course, is another new team going into this season, but I do recognise pretty much all of their players, all of them, yeah. So and it's a good side. It's a side that you would never have put together, but they've found themselves in the same team, and they're looking to surprise a few teams this season. I mean, before we are ready to start, I guess we'll quickly run through the sides. So we do have, for Dream, we have Haya in goal. We have YBO, or Yobo as I like to call him, at right back. Centre back is Dino. Left back is Rod. Centre mid is NMB. Right wing, J-Dog. Centre forward, Omeya. And left wing, Lemon. And I better speed up because we are going to start very soon. For Cabron, we have Max in goal. Right back, we have Baki. Centre back, Hota. Left back, Eric FM. Centre mid, Kolokau. Right wing, Samdana. Centre forward, Yipes the Moon. And left wing is SRV. They do have some options on the bench. They have Senpai Tryhard for Cabron, and for Dream, they have Panther, Phenom, and Jerry. And we are live. Yikes the Moon back to Kolokau for the kickoff. Kolokau goes to SRV and then finds Yikes the Moon trying to push his way through. Thank you very much for the subscription, Fallen. 10 months, that's some loyalty. Predictions. Wow, that's some goalkeeper kit, by the way. I have only just noticed that goalkeeper kit. Jesus Christ. For Dream. That is definitely the craziest goalkeeper kit I've ever seen in iOS. Yep. Let me know your predictions in the chat. For me personally, I think Dream have got the stronger side. So I'm going to have to say that they're going to probably win this game maybe 3-4-0. Maybe 3-4-1. 3-1-4-1, something like that, to Dream. So we'll see how close we are with them predictions. I mean, that side's pretty strong for Dream, for me. Cabron probably slightly weaker, but we'll see. You never know with iOS. Baki takes the free kick for Goat, goes long. Goat is obviously their nickname. They are indeed Cabron. Omeya goes back to Yobo. Yobo to NNB. NNB to Dino. Dino looking to go through himself. I did think he was going to pass to J-Dog, but he still has it, Dino. Passes to the edge for J-Dog. J-Dog looks to push his way all the way through, but Hota is there to stop that. Baki now has the ball and goes to Kolokau. Kolokau all the way across to Samdana. Samdana. Interested to see how Samdana does, actually. He's been given a chance here, and that was a great ball by Kolokau. Yikes the Moon was only just offside there. Yikes the Moon would have been like the whole goal to aim at if he'd have been able to stay onside there. SRV looking to swing the ball out to Samdana, but Dream are able to get that clear. It's interesting that it seems like a lot of people are keeping an eye on both games because we're going from one viewer to like 15 viewers every like couple of minutes. So people must be switching between games, I imagine. But it's because both games seem pretty close, maybe. I'd expect Tempest maybe to win their game. But we'll see. I think that's the good thing about iOS nowadays. There's a lot of close games and there's a lot more competition than there used to be. Samdana was almost able to cut that out. We do have a score update in the other game, and Tempest, is that? Yeah, that's Tempest, is indeed 1-0 up in their game. Oh, Max was able to stop Omi getting that easy shot. It's now 2-0. 2-0 in that other game, so Tempest are indeed taking control of that game over there. But if you want to see a more close game, you know which one you need to be watching. You need to be watching this one. So stick with us here. Rod plays the ball back to Haya. Haya goes out. Lemon just didn't get there in time. Baki will take the throw for Cabron. Cabron have been stronger than I've actually thought they were going to be in this game. So they have surprised me here. Samdana now on the right-hand side. He crosses it into the box. Dino heads away. J-Dog looks to get his team clear. But Cabron are all over them at the moment. Rod, though, looks to push his team up. But just a little bit sloppy, really, from Dream. They aren't controlling this game. Cabron seem to be the one team who are playing a lot better. And like I said, that's Samdana. He's definitely improved as a player. I seem to remember when he was a player for NTA, but there is a mistake here from... And they do put it in. And just as we were saying, Cabron were looking to cause an upset here. Dream punish Cabron's mistake at the back. It is not deserved at all. It is not deserved, but this is what happens in football. And Dream have gone 1-0 up against the run of play, and it's the mistake at the back from Cabron that has cost them there. And now Cabron have got it all to do again. It definitely wasn't the goalkeeper's fault. The defence was sloppy, picking that ball up. It was a mistake by Baki, but he can't let his head go down. Cabron had been the better side. SRV looking to win the ball off Yobo. Yobo was able to get that to NNB. NNB to Omi. Omi across to J-Dog. J-Dog gets past Eric FM and crosses into the box. Great save by Max from Lemon, though. Lemon hit that first time, and Max with the save there. Brilliant save from Max, and he's kept his team in this game. And here's a chance now. This could have set his team off. But hey, with the rainbow kit, was able to save SRV's shot. SRV's shot wasn't great, though. Max almost was able to set his team off on the attack and equalise there. They can't lose heart here, Cabron. They are definitely still in this game. Dream, though, they'll be happy to be 1-0 up against the run of play. Colacao tries to find Samdana on the wing. Rod is there at left back. Plays it to Dino. Dino back to Haya. Haya with the ball in the middle to Omeya. This is better from Dream. They are trying to control the game now like they should have been doing, really. They do have a better lineup. But Cabron are fighting. They are battling. Baki needs to get that. He does. Taddy's up. Long ball all the way through, but SRV was unable to get on the end of that. NMB to Yobo. Yobo trying to get a ball through, but again, Cabron win it. And Sam Darner's there. Sam Darner went for that first-time shot, and he's won a corner kick for Cabron. What can they make happen here? SRV swings it in. It was blocked at the near post by Dino. The ball goes back in by Cabron. Cabron really turning up the heat now. Yagster Moon to SRV. SRV through to Sam Darner, but Sam Darner is offside. There was a score update coming through then. 3-0 now to Tempest. Kobe, assist, Nightfire goal. So if you've got them guys in your fantasy team, you will be very happy with that. Eric FM's ball is cut out by J-Dog. Backy did have it, but then Omi won it back off him, and now Lemon is on the wing. Lemon crosses it in. They should just get that clear, Goat, and they do. Sam Darner's ball didn't find Yagster Moon. And this is where the danger is for Cabron. If they keep giving the ball away in the dangerous areas, and Max is forced into another save, but then he couldn't save the second chance, and Dream go 2-0 up. Omeya, J-Dog with the assist, but it wasn't really a proper assist because Max made the save again here from Omeya's header, and then J-Dog, well, yeah, it must have been J-Dog's header. No, Omeya, J-Dog somehow got an assist off that. But okay, I think he must have mouse one touched it or something. So that'll probably be the easiest assist J-Dog will ever get in his iOS career. Lemon, Rod to Omeya. Cabron, they'll be disappointed here. They really will be. Kolakal plays a good ball through to SRV. He's onside. He turns back. He looks to play it back to Yagster Moon. Sam Darner, though, he's got a chance to equalise. Dino had to get an important block in. And when I say equalise, I'm sorry, I meant 2-1. Make it 2-1. SRV puts the corner in. It's up in the air. It could go anywhere. Heya plucks that one out the air, though. Cabron definitely not out of this game yet. But they will be surprised to find themselves 2-0 down. Dream have just took their chances when they've got them. Eric FM with the ball to SRV. SRV just ran into trouble there. Yobo just took that ball off him with ease. I believe in GOAT, says Gio in chat. If you believe in GOAT, then you should stick here and see how Cabron can come back into this game. They're still in it, but they're 2 goals down and they need to start creating the important chances. SRV does have a chance here, and again Heya saves. SRV's had 2 big chances now, but he's made the shots easy for Heya. There needs to be more power in these shots because Heya is able to save them without having to parry them. How many more chances do Cabron need to score? But the balls through to the attackers have been really good from Cabron. They've been finding their strikers in space. Sam Darner comes back and helps out Backy to win the ball off Lemon, but then they just give the ball away. Another goal for Tempest. Nightfire again. I think he's got a hat-trick now. And Rhino with the assist. Plenty of points to be made there in your fantasy teams. Omeya, though, it could be worse for Cabron now. He's managed to worm his way through. He passes the ball to J-Dog. J-Dog shoots. And they've gone 3-0 up to Dream. And that is probably a killer goal. Cabron, they did start really well, but they keep getting caught. If you'd have been watching from the start, yeah, this wouldn't have been what you expected. But now the game is starting to turn. Hota plays the ball to Eric FM. Yagster Moon now has the ball off Eric FM's pass. Could they get one before half-time here? Kolakau is on the edge. He's went for the long shot. Dream, though, they should just get it downfield because it is closing in on half-time. But they are hunting another goal to kill this off in the first half. NMB, what a great ball to Omi, and what a goal by Omi. Nice finish by Omi there, and that was a counter-attack and a half. NMB, look at this ball from NMB. Through the middle, Omi was onside, and then Omi took one little touch and then just slots it to the keeper's right-hand side. And Cabron, the game has fell away from them. After a great start, the game has well and truly fell away from them. It's going to have to be a miracle now for Cabron to come back from 4 goals down without letting Dream score any more goals. But if they're able to keep passing like they were doing in that first half and getting their attackers chances, I mean, look at all these chances that Cabron were having in this first half, and they just didn't trouble Haya enough. He didn't have a hard save to make. The shots were all easy to catch like that, like you're seeing. Whereas the shots from Dream were just too good. Max really had no chance with most of the shots that went through on his goal. He made a few good saves as well, Max, so I don't think they can blame him for being 4 goals down. I think they've just been getting caught in defence, really. But we are live for the second half, and there is probably a sliver of a chance for Cabron. I mean, if Dino gives the ball away to them like that, they might have a chance. But they were able to win that back in that situation. NMB finds Yobo. Yobo to Omeya. Omeya back to Haya, and then Haya finds Lemon. Lemon to Omeya. Omeya takes his time, looking for an option. He moves towards the left-hand side, then back to the right, goes back to Yobo. Yobo turns inside. Yobo's going all the way himself, but then passes to Omeya when he runs out of space. Omeya's gone all the way through, and Omeya almost getting through and finding that right-hand side of the goal. But there was too much curl on it. Or rather, too little curl. J-Dog now goes for the near post. I thought Max had took that into his own net then, but again, another great save by Max. The corner goes in, and he can't keep that one out, though. And it is 5-0 now, and yeah. I think Cabron had to stop Dream scoring in the second half to have a chance of coming back. But they've let them score. It's 50 minutes in. Lemon gets himself on the score sheet now. J-Dog with 2 assists. I think that is game over. Colacao restarting the game for Cabron. But Dream now fully in control. They grew into this game. To be fair to them, yeah, they did have a bad start, but they have definitely grew into this game as the game's gone on. And that's to be expected for a new side, really. Sometimes it's just competitive games. You need to play a lot of games together. It's one thing playing well in friendlies, but to really be a team, you have to put the performances in competitive games. Haya goes across to Rod. Rod to NMB. NMB back to Rod. Rod goes for the long ball, and there was 2 of them there that could have won that. 5-0 for Tempest. Rhino with the goal. Panda with the assist. So I'm assuming that was just a long ball downfield. Rod at left back. Rod to J-Dog. J-Dog back to Yobo. Yobo finds Mayer with the long ball. There we go. NMB on the left-hand side, but he's lost the ball to Colacao. Colacao with a great ball through to SRV. Colacao's played some good balls today. SRV puts it across. Sampdoria, though, he wasn't far enough forward at the back post. Can they get a consolation here? Sampdoria went for the cross, and it's off the crossbar from the cross. I think if he'd have killed it the other way, that might have caused Kea problems, but because he killed it that way, it was only ever going to hit the top of the crossbar there. But yeah, it would have been an unusual one. SRV tried to dink the ball in. He's got it back. He's crossed it in. Sampdoria hit that on the volley. What a goal that would have been if he'd have got that towards goal. Colacao. He's going all the way himself, Colacao. He's going to pull it back, but Rod with the slide tackle. Cabron all of a sudden looking for that consolation. They don't want this clean sheet. Rod off the line, and then they do. They stop the clean sheet. Cabron pull one back with Yikes to Moon, and they do deserve to at least have a couple of goals in this game. So I don't think anyone can deny them that. Sampdoria with the corner in. The header was blocked on the line for Rod. But I think Rod was in the keeper's way. What's Rod doing? Rod was blocking his own keeper, and the goalkeeper would have just picked that header up. I don't get what he was doing there. He's cost his team a goal. I mean, it's still going to be a miracle, really, for Cabron to somehow make their way back into this game. But they did pull one back, and they did deserve it. Baki this time crosses it in. Now Colacao's there. Plays the ball to SRV. SRV tried to just dink it in. Dream just got that clear, though. Don't be surprised to see Dream do that a lot now. Just whack it clear. 6-0 Tempest v Cryptic in the other game. Rhino gets another goal. Rhino is always money when it comes to scoring goals in competitive games, and he's bagged himself a couple today. Kea to Lemon. Lemon on the right-hand side goes long to Omi. Eric FM was able to dispossess Omi, though. Eric FM has lost it to NMB. And if the ball is right, which it isn't, there was 2 men free. Uh-oh. NMB's gone for the long shot. And he has scored! NMB with the goal, the halfway line goal. And the goalkeeper, you have to feel sorry for him. He's just went. I saw it coming. As soon as it hit NMB, NMB can finish from there. Right on the halfway line. Look at that. Perfect. It didn't even need a bounce. I feel sorry for Max, though. He's just tried to find Hotter, but the ball was cut out. And NMB puts that in with the halfway line goal. Cabron back to square one. They're just playing for pride now, Cabron. They did get one back, but they've just fell asleep too many times, made mistakes, and that's what's cost them today. They needed to be at their best defensively, and they would have had a chance today. They've shown that they can create chances. They've shown they've got attacking flair, but defensively, I don't think they match up. Rod goes long. J-Dog was able to head that to Dino. Meyer now has managed to force his way through, and Hotter takes the yellow card, and it was probably a smart one in that situation. Omi goes to NMB. NMB crosses in at the back post, headed away by Cabron. Meyer Maya has been the water carrier, really, for Dream today. He's held onto the ball when he needed it. Great save by Max there. NMB went for the second goal for him at the near post. NMB went for the back post with the corner. Too far, though. Tempest 7-0 in their game against Cryptic. Steve with the goal and the assist by Rhino. Tempest... sorry. Heyer picks up the ball in his goal, but they do have a chance here, Cabron. Samdana puts it in. They do head it away, though, Dream. And they can set themselves off on a counter-attack, but only as far as Hotta, who stopped that ball. Hotta goes back to Baki. Baki plays the ball to Samdana. Samdana went for the first time. Yikes the Moon has picked that up. Yikes the Moon! And he's done what I like to call in iOS a Ramstein, because Ramstein used to do that better than anybody that I know. If the defender holds onto the ball in their own area, just woof it off them, and it goes in. Look at that. I mean, it's easy. You don't have to tackle them. Just woof it off them and aim towards goal, and it's gone in. It's Dino's fault. Dino was holding on to the ball for too long. 8-0, Tempest now in the other game. They are running away with that game, and it is Nightfire who's got about 4 or 5 goals in that game. And the assist was by Rhino. Rod to Lemon. Lemon back to Heyer. Heyer goes downfield, but Hotta cut that out. Hotta brings the ball forward, goes across looking for Samdana. NMB cuts that out, though. And now J-Dog has a chance. Cola Cow wins that back off J-Dog. Cabron, they're not going out without a fight. Do like to see it. They certainly haven't given up. SRV now with a ball into the box. It's brought down almost by Yex the Moon. But then Dream are able to play Omeya in. This is the danger man for Dream. Goat have had problems taking the ball off him today. Lemon on the left-hand side now. Baki, though, with a good block. And Lemon takes the corner at the back post, and it's a brilliant corner. That's a really good corner. Attackers love to see that, swinging in at the back post. Lemon gets himself an assist with J-Dog scoring. J-Dog with 2 goals and 2 assists today. He's going for that man of the match. I'd say it's got to be between J-Dog and, well, I mean, Ameya's stats are unreal, really. 27 passes, 96% completed. 3 goals, 1 assist. I don't think he can take it away from Omeya today. He's done everything that's expected of a centre-forward in iOS. And let's be honest, centre-forwards aren't expected to be able to pass the ball, really. But his passing today has been brilliant. I mean, I don't know what's happened to this game, but Samdana now gets himself a goal for Cabron. SRV with the assist. I mean, Cabron, like, if they'd have been able to defend better in this game, they'd have had a chance in this game. They really would have. They found it easy to create chances in this game. Samdana will be happy with that. It's a competitive goal for him, for a fairly new player. Got to be happy with that. I think I remember saying he was at NTA. I remember when Samdana was at NTA, and look how far he's come. Yaxton Moon. This time with the shot off the crossbar. Cabron, nobody can say Cabron haven't tried their best today. They really have. Samdana now goes for the loop and cross in. Yaxton Moon did win that initially. They're battling for the ball in the area. Dino just gets that, well, I was going to say to safety, but he's put Rod in trouble here. Rod is good enough on the ball, though, to get himself out of danger. J-Dog goes across for Omi. We're closing in on full time here, but it's been a good game. The score line might look like Dream have been the far better side, but it's not been much in it. It really hasn't. Colacao now with the ball out to Sam Darner. Sam Darner takes a touch back. He went for the shot. Now Yaxter Moon is in the edge, in the middle of the box. Yaxter Moon went for the shot, but Haya this time is equal to Yaxter Moon's shot. Eric FM wins the ball off J-Dog. Cabron really throwing the kitchen sink here at Dream. Eric FM crosses it in, but Dino picked that up and then sets J-Dog off on the attack. Closing in on full time. 2 minutes of stoppage time to come. Can Dream get another here? J-Dog is on the right-hand side. Omeya's there, and Omeya just goes for the shot with no power, and the keeper's been completely fooled by it. I mean, Omeya's got 4 goals and 1 assist. He's sealed the man of the match there, really. 29 passes, 96% completion rate. He really has run the show for Dream today. J-Dog with another assist. Only has a goal now for Tempest. So I'm not sure what's going on in that game, but I'm pretty sure Only is a defender. 10-0 Tempest. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it, for Cryptic in that game? Lemon across to Dino. Dino over to J-Dog. J-Dog crosses it in. Maybe it was a shot. You never know with J-Dog. And that is full time. The score is Dream 8, Cabron 3, and it was a good game. Like I said before, if you're just joining us and you see this scoreline 8-3 to Dream, you'd have thought that Dream would have really battered Cabron all game, but it really wasn't like that. Cabron had spells in the game where they were creating a lot of chances, they were getting a lot of shots in on goal. They just didn't have the quality defensively to keep Dream's attackers out, specifically Omeya, who really sealed man of the match today with a fantastic centre forward performance. I'm pretty sure they will want to talk about that game. Dino and Omeya are very vocal, and they are in cooldown. So I guess we will drag Dino and Omeya in for a few words about Dream's performance today. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for joining me, boys. I mean, in the end, it was a good performance by Dream. I think professional job is what I would like to call it. But there was some hairy moments in that game, and Cabron really showed that they can play football. And would you agree with that assessment?
Oh yeah. They kind of shocked us a bit with some of the balls they were performing. There were some good balls there.
They capitalised on a lot of our mistakes as well.
I mean, I think that was it. I think if you were tuning into this game and watching the first 25 minutes or so, I know obviously Dream got the goal. That was completely against the run of play, really. But if you'd have been watching that game at the start, you'd have thought that Cabron were really the favourites for the game, the way it was going. But I mean, what really makes teams is the fact that you can start a game bad, but then grow into the game as it went on. And I think that's what Dream did today. Was there any specific words said or anything that you did that you felt changed your fortunes in this game?
I mean, at the start, we had a bit of a shaky start. They were pressing us quite a lot and getting a lot of the ball. So we just said, right, let's calm it down, let's keep it simple. And then they just couldn't get the ball, and we were just scoring off it.
Yeah, and I think that was like you said, they were putting some really good passes through people like Colacao, and it seemed like there was a stage where they kept finding them holes in the defense, and but I think you had Gaya there to make the saves when he needed to make the saves, which is also a a big help for a team such as yourselves, because he's got a lot of experience. He just needs to find the right level, I think. But once he does, I mean, he's played for some big teams in the past. So how have you made of Hayer's performances so far in friendlies and in competitive games?
I mean,
he is decent. He's a good keeper. He can be, sometimes he does make mistakes, but that's just everyone does it.
Yeah.
But
he's
a really good GK.
He's a really good at shot stopping as well. Like those games against like NG Tempest where he's just pulling out one-on-one saves, like header saves, and it's just like it keeps us in the game.
Yeah, I think that's his strength. He is kind of that shot stopper. Who he'll pull out them like clutch saves, but he does make the odd mistake every now and again. But his worst problem is he beats himself up over his mistakes too much. When some of the best goalkeepers in the game will make a mistake and they just laugh it off because they've played that long. You know, like I think if he gets that mentality, there's no reason why he can't be a top keeper.
Yeah, like whenever like outfielders make mistakes, he's always there to like comfort them, just make sure like get over it. But it's like no one really does it for him, and he just like focuses on his mistakes a lot.
And I guess looking forward now, what's the expectations for Dream this season? Because like I obviously only started seeing IOS again really towards the start of this season, and I didn't really know a lot about the team. But I feel like I know a little bit about them now. But I still couldn't really tell you where I'd expect you to finish. What about yourselves? Where do you see yourselves finishing in this season?
I mean, as a player, I want us to finish like big, like top 3. But with our performance right now, I don't know if we're gonna achieve it, but hopefully we can achieve it. I mean, our goal right now is just to make it to the actual cup and through the group stages, which I'm sure will happen. But after that, I want to see us in that semi-final or final.
That's it, and I think Dream have showed. I think looking at the group, I think you've lost one game, but I think you've won the games you've had to win, and I think that will give you the best chance of advancing from the group. So yeah, I mean, good luck in the future games, and I'd expect you to qualify if you're able to play like you did do towards the end of that game, really, because you did show me spells in that game where I was like, yeah, okay, I can see them now. I can see them playing at their best. But yeah, I mean, good luck there. I mean, I've got to ask. I mean, I think personally, I think Omeya sealed man of the match in that game because not only did he score 4 goals, I think it was. You also had like close to 100% pass completion rate.
Yeah.
I think it was 96, and you had like 29 passes, which is like unheard of for a centre forward because centre forwards are usually the worst passers in in a team. So I mean, I think you would see a laugh for me, but do you think differently? Do you think somebody else should have got it?
No, I'll give it to me. I mean, just I won't say you like carried out attack, but you kind of like calmed everything down in attack, like just slowed it down and got the goals and stuff. So yeah.
And Ami, I reckon Ami's not going to disagree with himself, is he?
No.
I mean,
You can always say my name.
I prefer not to speak.
Okay, that's an acceptable answer. But yeah, man of the match will be Omeya today. I don't think many people could argue with that. But yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know whether there's anybody going to come for an interview for the other side, so I will let you guys go. But thank you for coming in and good luck for your future games.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for commentating, mate.
No problem, mate. So yeah, that was Omeya and Dino for Dream. They always come as a pair. So when you interview one, you interview the other one as well. They are in real life friends, so that they do like to spend a lot of iOS playing the game together. I don't think anybody is going to show for Cabron. I almost forgot them. That's being 30 for you. But we'll give it 1 minute, 2 minutes maybe, and then if nobody shows, we will call it a day there. But I mean, looking at the groups, if they have been updated now, which I'm not sure they have, Dream were already top of the group. The Tempest, of course, have won their game today, but they've played one less game, according to the group. Because you would have expected Tempest to win them probably all of their games. But I think Dream have given themselves a good chance of advancing from that group. So yeah, I think we will call it there. Cabron have not sent anybody over for interview. So yeah, if we will call it there. But thank you to Jania for streaming. Thank you for the viewers for coming to watch us. Your next set of games are going to be... There is a game later. I should remind you, there is a game later. Please join 7up stream later on. That is at 21:30 Amsterdam time. It is False 11 versus XL. Now, that should be a fairly decent game. I am gutted I'm not commentating that one myself, but Kobe is a perfectly adequate substitution as a commentator. So go and join Kobe at 21:30 Amsterdam time for False 11 versus XL. That will be your final game of this round of games, and then the next set of games will be on the 6th of September. And yeah, we'll call it there. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you.